earlier today, we got some pretty interesting news on Alex Smith. And the first bit was the fact that the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach mentioned that he would really like to add Alex Smith to the team. And bear in mind, these two have history. Alex Smith played for Urban Meyer when he was in Utah, and they were such a good tandem with each other that Alex Smith went from a fairly unknown player to the number 1 overall pick in the 2005 NFL draft, ahead of Aaron Rodgers even. When Urban Meyer was asked, he said that I wanted him here. You know, we talked about him joining here, but he's had a tough injury. Of all the players I've ever coached, and I would tell people this when people didn't know how tough he was, he's one of the toughest cats I've ever been around. As the interview continued, he continued to say that we have had conversations with him. There are some medical people in our organization that are very concerned. And remember, our GM actually drafted Alex at San Francisco. So you have two people in Jacksonville that love Alex. That was deeper than a player now. He's like our family. Both of us feel so strongly about them, but that's something that we're just going to keep an eye on because I hope he comes back. So this is what's really interesting, because I actually saw this piece of information before Alex Smith announced his retirement, but apparently Urban Meyer already knew that Alex Smith was going to announce his retirement, which he did officially via this post on Instagram.
2 years ago, I was stuck in a wheelchair, staring down at my mangled leg, wondering if I'd ever be able to go on a walk with my wife again or play games with my kids in the yard. Putting my helmet back on was the farthest thing from my mind. I just kept asking myself, all this for a stupid game? But then someone did something that changed my recovery completely. He put a football back in my hands. I don't know what it was, but all of a sudden I felt stronger, more driven, and what once seemed impossible began to come into focus. And the truth is, over the course of my life, that's what this game has done for me. I was a skinny, no-name recruit who wasn't even supposed to play in college, let alone go to New York as a Heisman finalist, or be the first one to have his name called on draft night. And then, on a routine play, I almost lost everything. But football wouldn't let me give up, because no, this isn't just a game. It's not just what happens between those white lines on a Sunday afternoon. It's about the challenges and the commitment they require. It's about how hard and how far you can push yourself. It's about the bond between those 53 guys in the locker room and everybody else in the organization. It's about fully committing yourself to something bigger. And most of all, it's about you. So to everyone out there, whether you're a part of Niner Nation, the Chiefs Kingdom, or the Burgundy and Gold, I thank you. To all the men I had the privilege of standing with and playing alongside, thank you. I want to say thank you for believing in me, and thank you for helping me believe in myself and in the impossible.
And here we go.
Wow. Folks, Alex Smith for the first time since...
Because even though I've got plenty of snaps left in me, after 16 years of giving this game everything I've got, I can't wait to see what else is possible. But first, I'm going to take a little time to enjoy a few of those walks with my wife, and my kids have no idea what's coming for them in the backyard.
I want to give a huge shout out to Alex Smith because what he had to overcome over the past 2 years was absolutely remarkable. The fact that he was able to come back from an injury that threatened his life and return to the football field and win 5 games for the Washington football team is amazing. The man won Comeback Player of the Year and is probably one of the most well-spoken and brilliant individuals I've ever seen. No matter what his next venture is, I don't really think he's going to get into coaching because he's made a decent sum of money throughout his career. I wish him the absolute best. If you made it to the end, drop a thank you, Alex, in the comment section down below. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.